Hi everyone. Today I'm going to do a small haul. I just got back yesterday from going to a small town that is about maybe 2.5 hours from where I live. It's called Gruene, Texas. This is sorry about the shadow, I can't really help that. This is a little pamphlet they have that they just give out at some of the stores and stuff. It's spelled kind of funny, but it's pronounced green, like the color. And so I just thought I'd show you that. They've got a really cool crystal shop there, which is where I got most of this, not everything, but some of the stuff I'm going to show you. So I'll start with that stuff. So I got this really nice bracelet. It's pretty small because my wrist is small, but it's septarian, the stone, obviously. And then I also got one that is, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. These are like, where it's like 6 or 8 millimeters, 8 I think, and they're round. But this one's more raw. Still polished, but more, not raw I guess. It's polished, but it's more like, they're not perfectly round. And that one is rhodonite. Not sure that I'm pronouncing that 100% correctly. Sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus. This camera, I swear. Sorry about that thing on my hand. That's just like a blister from gardening previously. Anyway, I guess I'll just keep going. This one is black labradorite, which is really pretty. It's got like the sheen of labradorite on it, which the lighting in here isn't great, but it's like really dark. So it's, yeah, these are 8 millimeters. There we go. And then I've been really wanting some onyx lately, black onyx, and all except the rhodonite are just round. And this is the onyx. So I got those. Oh, and I got a garnet one. I think the round ones were like $5 and this one was $6. I guess because maybe the beads are a little bit bigger, or maybe because the type of stone, I'm not sure. So there's those. Zoom out just a little bit. This camera's a little hard to zoom in and out with. A little stubborn. So at the same store, I got this little garnet, raw garnet. So it's red, but it's so dark it looks black, especially on the camera and in this lighting. I got these 2 tumbled septarians. I've been wanting some of this lately too, which is also why I got the bracelet, so I could like wear it with me without having to put this like in my pocket or something. And the same with the rhodonite, which, oh, it's not doing it justice. Hang on just a minute. See if that lamp helps a little bit. Not really. But it is like a pinky color. Anyway, then I got, oh wait. Then I got this emerald, raw emerald. Not raw, it's not perfectly round, it's tumbled. And it's got this one spot on it. It's really pretty, but it's got this one spot, yeah, right there, where it almost looks like there's glitter on it. Really cool. Then they had this like big box of stones, like a bucket, really. It literally was like a bucket. And this is one of those seer stones. It's like sort of rough, but then it's got this real polished part. It's rose quartz. And that was in there. And then I got these 3 large size quartz. They're not huge, but they're, decent sized. They're not like super high quality. They're kind of cloudy, but they're nice. And this one kind of stands up. Not perfectly, but it will stand up. These ones don't. But those were each, I think, $2. So that was really cool, because sometimes you can get ones like this size, and stuff for a lot more than $2, especially around here. And usually it's like higher quality ones that are more, but still those can be expensive. Then let's see, what else did I get at that same store before I move on? Oh, right. This was the last purchase I got there. Zoom out. Sorry, the button on this camera, you have to like push it down and then move it to the side. I'm not used to doing that because it's a new camera. So it's got some real light amethyst down here. And it's just like one of those raw pieces. You can see where the sticker was, the price tag. I don't remember exactly how much this was, but I got it at a little bit of a discount. And it's got all different kinds of stones on there for like that are good for different purposes. And I think it's really pretty. I've been wanting one of these for a long time. And it's big. You know, I mean, my hands are small, but you know, it's not one of those really tiny ones. And you can kind of, it was in a box when it was displayed on the shelf like it was supposed to be, but then when she gave it to me, she put it in a box, and so she kind of like crunched all this part up here up. So I still need to kind of put it back together some. Make it how I want it to be shaped perfectly. So then at another shop, they were selling, well, they had those like a bin of rocks where you can go through it and put it in this little bitty bag for like $2 or something. And usually, sorry about my arm, those things are just stones like this, where usually they're smaller than this even, and they're round. I mean polished. Gosh, what is wrong with me? But anyway, this was one of them that I got in there. And then I got two other green ones, like this. They pretty much look the same. They look like my septarian, which is kind of why I got them, because I was like, well, maybe that is that, and if it's not, whatever. But then they also had, like, off to the side, which, Alley Cat, if you're watching this, this is the same place that I went back in, like, a month ago, where I got your little, the two I sent you that I'm not sure what they are. But they also had these, rougher ones. And this time they were smaller. Last time I went there, they had some bigger pieces, but obviously it's Memorial Weekend and people had gone through there and picked out the bigger ones of the rough ones. But there's an amethyst over here. And these, I think they're either clear or possibly a really light rose quartz. I'm not positive because they're not super, super clear. I think they're probably just a really light rose quartz. But anyway, so I got that from that shop. Plus, and the woman there was being like so rude, but I was taking like I went like 5 minutes through the stones because I wasn't sure exactly which ones I wanted. And I had already before that picked out these cool, I live in Texas, Central Texas, so sorry about the freaking glare. Trying to zoom out too. This one, Butterflies of Central Texas, and this is some like waterproof guide thing, and you unfold it, and it's got all these butterflies and all this information about each one, like you can see. It's not like super detailed, but it's got like the butterfly and then the caterpillar, and like it tells you some different information, and then it's got it on the back too. And it's got like a little bit life cycle down here, and then all the butterflies on the back too. And then I got the same type of thing, but for birds. So that's got some information on the back. There's the Ever Classic Roadrunner. We see those a lot. Running across roads and stuff, deserts out here. And yeah, so it's hard to fit this whole thing in there and hold it at the same time. But anyway, the woman at the store was being so rude, and I was like, okay, I am out of here. And the only reason I ended up actually buying what I was going to buy is because I had spent so much time in there and I really wanted those crystals. Otherwise, I would have just ditched. But anyway, so then there's another store called the Green General Store, which this is the bag I've got. They've got those bags too for crystals, but you can see the difference in the size. And this purple one was $2 and this one was $3. And it holds quite a bit more. There's still a couple in here. I didn't get them all out. But these are some from in there. That's like almost half of them. I actually got 2 bags of those so that I can share some of them with people. But I got like all like the ones that are like the natural. I tried not getting any that were like obviously dyed, because there was a lot of like dyed howlite and dyed like Dalmatian jasper and stuff. So there's some in here like this pretty chevron-y amethyst, and then down toward the bottom there was some smaller hematites. This is the howlite I was talking about. Oops. Really pretty tiger's eye. I think this is, I know the name, I just always forget it. This is the Dalmatian one. And then these, I know the name of these too, but I always forget them. Or is that the one I just picked up and said that with? Whatever. Anyway, hang on, a little loud noise. And then there was one more store I went to. Well, I went to all the stores there because the town's not very big, but so this store had this little box here, and it had like, there's this little messed up part on top. Right there, those two like holes, because it had this like really sparkly flower, like all rhinestones on top that took up like the whole top. And you can see how big it is. It's, you know, it's not huge, but I did not like that. It was just like, some people might like it, you know, if you're into that kind of thing, but I did not like that. And it's really cool. It's got these little feet, and then it's got these little holes, and it came with this moss in it. And I didn't realize till I got it back, because they were falling out, that it has beans down in there for some reason. I don't know what that's about. But anyway, so I took that off, the flower, because they poked holes in it there, and then they like, it had like wire on the back of it, and they like just put the wire through, and then like just twisted it like you would like a bread tie or something, and put it on there. And then, so I'm going to put this flower that I've had, that's supposed to be a pendant. There's a hole in one of these somewhere, at the top of one of those. Oh, there it is, it's right there. But I'm going to put this on there. I don't know if I'm going to glue it or how I'm going to attach it, because it doesn't have wire on the back to put through the holes. But I'm going to put that on there because I think that's prettier. Much nicer, much less, in my opinion, gaudy. And then I did buy a couple dresses at a couple of the boutiques. And for one of them, I bought this necklace. It's doubled up right now. It's supposed to be, hang on, camera adjust. It's not two, it's really just one long one. But it's some type of stones. They're all the same type of stone, it just comes in different colors. Come on, baby. And there's knots between it, and it was hand done. So it was like $30. But they're real stones, and then it was hand done, and it's long. It's real long. I mean, you can see when I double it, it's still like taller than my hand. So, which again, my hands are pretty small. They're kind of child size, I guess. But whatever. Not little bitty kid, but you know. And so I bought that now matches with the couple dresses I have. And I didn't decide to show you all the clothes I bought because I didn't think y'all would be interested in that too much. But if for whatever reason you are, leave a comment and I can show them to you in another video. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought, and goodbye.